Hello there. If you are thinking about changing up your career, you're probably in one of two camps. Either you want to get away from the thing that you don't like, which could be your current job, your current boss, just the tasks that you do every day, whatever it might be. Or you might be the kind of person who has a thought in your mind of what you want to move towards instead, and that thing just keeps pulling you in. This is what I mean is the pull and the push of changing directions and changing careers. So in terms of the push, so that's really where we want to get away from the uncomfortable, the yucky, the unfulfilling, the boring, whatever that is. So we're basically just changing because we need to get away from the thing that we don't like. And whereas that's not necessarily a bad starting point, I want you to, the moment you've gotten far enough away from the thing behind you that's scary or uncomfortable, I want you to pause and ask yourself, what would I like instead? What's the thing out there that I would like to have more of instead? Now that can be anything like changing careers completely, working in a different organization but with similar tasks to what you currently do. It can be a range of things. But start asking yourself, rather than going, I don't want a boss that's this way, or I don't want to be in a company that's X, Y, and Z. Ask yourself, where do you want to go then? You need to take responsibility at this point in time and go, I would like to work in a smaller organization, hypothetically an organization that has certain values that match your values. You can have a look in the YouTube video section about values. We've talked about that before. I'll also link to a blog post here below about values if you're curious. So there's a range of things that you can ask yourself to position yourself to what you want. Now you might go, Emmy, that sounds great, but it's all a bit wishy-washy and my dream feels so far away right now. Believe you me, setting the direction and the intention of where you want to head towards is actually more important than you realize. And it may take a little while and it might not be super clear to you right now, but I bet if you ask yourself, and if you silence all the noise about what you don't want, you start asking yourself, what would I like to attract then? What type of company? What type of boss? Maybe you don't want a boss. Maybe you want to be your own boss. I don't know. So you need to allow yourself to set the intention and the focus area. There's no change that's better or worse than any other, but when it comes to intentional change, it's a lot more powerful to move towards the thing that you want and feeling the pull, pulling you along, rather than the push or the running away from the old thing. And I trust that you understand what that means. Naturally, if you have any questions or this has spiked some interest or some confusion for you, feel free to get in touch with myself and the team via hello@thebridgecoaching.com.au. Have a fantastic day.